Hey, Tim Frisch with A Frisch Perspective here. I finally did get an update on that court hearing from August 24th concerning John MacArthur and Grace Community Church versus LA County. And this is actually a tweet I saw from Jenna Ellis, legal counsel for Grace Community Church. She says, new Grace Community Church prevails against LA County's fourth attempt to shut down church. She links to an article by the Thomas More Society, who are supplying lawyers to defend MacArthur. And their website says, MacArthur prevails, judge denies LA County's fourth attempt to shut down Grace Community Church. So this is dated today, August 25th, 2020. In California Superior Court, Judge Mitchell Beckloff issued a 5-page opinion, County of Los Angeles et al. Versus Grace Community Church et al., denying the County of Los Angeles's renewed application for a temporary restraining order against the church and Pastor John MacArthur. Thomas More Society attorneys are defending the renowned pastor and his congregation against an aggressive assault by the county over the right to hold indoor worship services. In a very well-reasoned analysis of the prior proceedings, the court held that the county's attempt to obtain a restraining order did not meet statutory requirements and that the Court of Appeals order did not justify a new temporary restraining order. Rather, it simply stayed Judge Chalfant's August 14th order and gave the county permission to enforce its own health order. Thomas More Society Special Counsel Paul Jonna explained, the court correctly concluded that Los Angeles County's renewed application for a temporary restraining order was both procedurally and substantively defective. This was their fourth unsuccessful attempt to obtain a court order prohibiting indoor worship services at Grace Community Church. We look forward to fully vindicating our clients' constitutionally protected rights in subsequent proceedings for this important case. Pastor John MacArthur said of the decision, we are very grateful to Judge Beckloff for his reasoned opinion and for taking great care to review this very important matter. As I said in my declaration to the court, we see this action against us as an illegitimate misuse of power. It should shock the conscience of every Christian that churches are coming under assault from our own government simply for holding church. Church is essential. Thomas More Society Special Counsel Jenna Ellis added, this should signal to LA County that California courts will not quickly or easily trample the constitutionally protected rights of churches. We maintain that their health order is unconstitutionally burdening the right of churches to worship, and there exists no rational basis, much less a compelling interest, to try to shut down indoor services at this point, particularly when the county is allowing strip clubs to operate and massive riots to take place, and not seeking restraining orders against them. We look forward to making those arguments at a subsequent proceeding where we will ask the court to properly check this power grab by Los Angeles County and the state of California's executive branch. The next hearing in the case is scheduled to take place on September 4th, 2020 in Los Angeles Superior Court. So this case is by no means a done deal, and the article that I was reading is from the side of John MacArthur and his defense team. So keep that in mind. This is giving their perspective. What the judge did seem to say is that the county does have a right to enforce its health order. The courts have seemed to say that. However, how are they able to enforce them? It sounds like he's saying they can't put a restraining order on the church. So I'm not really sure. It's a little confusing at this point, to be honest. But there is a hearing scheduled for September 4th, from what I know, and hopefully things will become clearer at that point. Of course, with legal things, this could continue on for a while, and I suppose it's possible that this case could be brought to a national level before the Supreme Court. I'm not really sure, but I just wanted to give you a little update and let you know where things stand at this point. It sounds like from John MacArthur's defense team's perspective that right now MacArthur and Grace Community Church are having their rights upheld by the courts at this point, and the courts again are not coming down against MacArthur and his right to hold indoor worship services. So we'll continue to watch how this transpires. If you'd like to leave comments, I'd love to see them in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for listening to what I have to say from A Frisch Perspective.